episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What is going on, beautiful people?
There he is. There he is. Robbie.
What's going on?
Summertime is here. We're officially in it.
100%.
You know, it's a fact that I didn't realize that it seems very obvious that everyone should know, but I didn't realize the longest day of the year is on June 21st.
Yes.
And then the summertime is just summer disappearing.
Yes.
We're just losing summer as it goes along.
Yes.
This is...
You lose daylight.
Welcome to the pessimistic
Every
episode
day.
of Loud About Nothing. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure...
It's the longest day of sunlight is June 21st. I never realized that. And I love science.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
I guess logically, if I had to sit down and think about it for a few minutes, I would. But when someone articulated that to me, I was like, oh, there's a lot of facts like that I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
You're also Swedish. That's the holiday. Is the longest day of the year. The big holiday. They do it on that day because it's the most sunlight. Isn't that the reason? That's...
I never put that together either.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
You know what?
Well, you know what? All right, you go first.
My Swedish heritage was never shoved in my face like my Italian heritage was. One heritage really was louder and more obnoxious right in my face, and the other one went, no, go ahead.
I would say that you wanted it shoved. It was cool to be Italian. You
Yes.
had to.
But
I was shoving it in my own face. I was only identifying with my Italian side where I grew up.
I think about it. My grandma that lived with me wasn't from America.
Yeah.
And I
she was
didn't
from
really
Sweden.
learn about that culture a lot from her.
You didn't ask her a ton.
She wouldn't. This is the thing about immigrants. They want to be American.
Yeah.
She had no interest in
yeah.
she would share. She'd tell me about, she'd make the food.
Yes.
It was the food. But when I think about it, there was more Swedish around me in my household than Italian.
Interesting. Yeah.
I would go
Definitely.
downstairs. I mean, one of my favorite things to do was run down to my Moo Moo's. That's what we called her. We called her Moo Moo for more.
Yes.
Which means mother's mother. What, you knew that?
Yeah. I know that it's spelled that way. You've
Um,
told me. I mean, you lived in Moo Moo's apartment for a year and a half before I even met with you.
I lived in Moo Moo's apartment.
We zoomed from Moo Moo's apartment.
And you know what's funny?
What?
There's one drawer in the house I open up and it still smells like her. And you know what she smells like?
What?
Stuffy peppermints.
Stuffy peppermints.
Like peppermints that have been in a bag for a long time.
Oh, that's not a bad smell. That's a nice smell.
It's actually a nice smell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I could depend on peppermints being around.
Yeah.
Peppermints have been here for a while.
Peppermint's a nice smell.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Yeah,
I think one of the best compliments you could get is, oh, I like the way you smell.
definitely.
And I think it's actually one of the easiest things a person could fix.
Yes.
For one of the best compliments to be the easiest thing that you could change is amazing.
But also an innate smell that you can't change, I think is nice if you're kind of vibe with somebody's just
natural musk.
Yeah.
Some people are blessed and have beautiful natural musks.
I know.
And some people aren't. But that's why cologne comes along.
Correct.
Some people are blessed with nice rosy cheeks and some people wear blush.
Yes.
Some people have huge fat and some people use strap-ons.
Some people have huge fat and some people do use strap-ons. Over their smaller, not as fat.
There's a thing that you could do that. You know that?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
That you could put a penis on top of your penis.
Would it feel good?
For her?
Yeah.
For him? For them?
For them, yeah. For sure.
For the other person?
Interesting.
For you, I mean, it's kind of like playing, it's almost kind of like you're playing bowling with bumpers.
Yeah.
Does the score really count?
No, I mean, you like to keep a score, and you put so much scrutiny under it all.
Does the score?
I think it's very low stakes.
Does the score really count?
I don't think. Yeah.
Anyways,
So I didn't know. So in that vein, you didn't know Midsummer is the longest day of the year.
No, but
and
wait,
you're
I want
very
to say
Swedish.
something about my Moo Moo before that.
Oh, okay.
And then I would love to hear your point.
Okay.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I would love to hear about your
forgive me?
Moo Moo. Sure.
I never talk about my Moo Moo.
No, not that much.
No, never.
Just that you lived in her apartment.
She was amazing. Ready? You
I'm
want to
sure
hear an
she was
impression
great.
of her?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sebastian, please come sit down with me.
Oh, she did have a strong Swedish.
So
Oh,
thick.
yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's like the big...
You never know. Yeah. A lot of this.
She's soft-spoken.
Oh, don't be mad at him, Carol.
Yeah.
No. It's almost like if an Irish person didn't drink.
Okay.
Swedish.
Okay.
Or if they knew how to hold their liquor. No. No, because Swedish people have big alcoholics. Huge.
Really?
Oh,
I
God.
could see that. That makes sense.
Well, some of the biggest heroin epidemic is happening in the Nordic countries right now.
Because it's dark.
Because the darkness,
A lot of
the
that.
sadness,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
devil
Yes.
comes at night.
That's why they celebrate the light.
Yes,
It's such a big holiday.
You know who doesn't celebrate the lights?
Who?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
They got that.
I know.
So one of my favorite things to do was one, she would make us bola every weekends.
Yeah.
I never talk about this. And I'm really happy to.
Okay.
She would make us bola. I'm a little Viking, you know?
Okay.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about
you are. You look like a Swedish man, if we're being real.
Thank you.
Italians are small.
I know, I'm huge. I should identify as a Viking.
Yeah, you have Viking blood.
I got Viking blood.
Yeah.
She would make bola, which is like, someone was asking me, what is bola the other day? It's like a sweet challah bread. And that was my breakfast most days when I was a kid.
Oh,
I would eat bola, and we put it in the toaster, and we put a little butter on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like ate bread and butter for breakfast most days before school.
Oh.
Yeah. Or frozen chocolate chip muffins.
Frozen chocolate chip muffins? So you would suck them.
I would suck them soft. And so one of my favorite things to do, and this is how I know that a grandparent's love is unconditional.
Okay.
Because if I did this act to any other human being, they would smack me in the face. But I did this to my grandmother, and she only loved me more.
Okay.
What I would do, it was to say, Moo Moo, put your arm out. And she would hold her arm directly out. And then I would sit next to her, and I would hit her skin that was hanging from her arm back and forth as we watched Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Any other human being would literally scream at me, call me a horrible person, say, how dare you do that? A grandparent says this is bonding time. This is how I know how pure grandparents' loves are.
That is very cute.
Is that cute?
She probably liked it. She probably wanted you to do it.
She loved.
Yeah, yeah.
And she really wanted me to just play with her loose skin. And I would just sit there for hours hitting the loose skin like I was a boxer working on the speed bag.
And you were like, what, 4 or 5 years old? If that?
Yeah, 7.
Oh.
Maybe 7.
That's very cute bonding.
Yeah, I would just sit there. And then there was one rule in her. There was one rule when I went to her. Because also for half days, we would go, my parents worked, so we would go to Moo Moo's for half days, which was just downstairs.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'd eat Ritz crackers and tuna fish. My Moo was like an old school person.
Okay.
She spent a lot of time making lunches. My mom told me my grandpa, my morpha, was not a big drinker. But every day when he showed up home from work, my grandmother, my Moo would make him a drink and place it on next to the chair. And he would sit on the chair and enjoy a cocktail.
Every day.
Every single day he came home.
Just one cocktail.
One cocktail. That was it.
That's nice.
He would come home and enjoy one cocktail.
So they moved from Sweden.
Finland, technically.
But your mom's a first generation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah. And I grew up with like that, and she never like pushed it down.
Yeah, that is you in a very immigrant household.
Yeah.
That the grandma lived with you who was not from America.
No, she came. We have the case that she brought from through Ellis Island in my house. So.
Oh, wow.
It's like this huge trunk that like people bring to college, you know, like people bring those trunks.
Yeah.
She brought that on a boat through Ellis Island to Brooklyn.
Left the whole fam.
Left the whole, I mean, she moved to like a Swedish neighborhood.
Okay.
That I think she knew a couple people.
That's nice.
And then she met her husband at like a Swedish dance.
Oh, she moved not with the husband.
No.
Oh, that's very admirable. That's
she had
wild.
she had another husband before him.
Oh.
He passed away.
She moved with him?
No.
He passed away. She's like, I'm going to move to a new country.
No, he was in America. She moved as like a teenager. She moved here. She met her husband. He died instantly one day on a construction site.
Oh, wow.
We won't say why. I know it'll stress you out.
Okay.
And
Now I know why.
his heart just exploded.
Yeah.
Not even a heart attack, something else.
Yeah.
Which is, and then years later, married my morpha, who became a father at like 50.
Oh.
So my mom had an older immigrant parents.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. That's why she's so strong.
Your mother?
That's why she's so independent.
She is a very strong
My
woman.
dad's old, and they're both not from America. I'm a strong woman.
Yeah.
Mommy. And there was one rule in our house when I go downstairs.
Okay.
If you eat peanut butter from the jar, no fingers.
Wait. I mean, yeah, that's a...
I mean, I was
You know what I used to
7.
do?
I used to stick my finger, and then she go like this. She goes, Sebastian, come here. Oh, She goes, look at the peanut butter. What does that look like? I go, I don't know. She goes, it looks like a finger to me.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Because I would just stick my finger in the peanut butter. I remember where the peanut butter was, too.
Yeah.
Oh, because what's better as a kid than once you could start opening cabinets and getting a spoon of peanut butter?
Well, this is what I would do. I would get 2 spoons because I didn't want to be rude. So I would take 1 spoon. That would be to get the peanut butter out. And then I would take another spoon and get it off of that spoon. That's what I would eat the peanut butter off of. And then I would go back to... So I could have multiple spoons.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a whole system. I loved peanut butter.
Peanut butter is great.
I would eat like half a jar as a kid.
Peanut butter is so good.
Yeah.
My parents would get the big. What was your brand?
Jif.
I knew I liked you.
Wow, you were Jif as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But smooth or chunky?
Smooth.
No, I think if a kid starts with chunky peanut butter, they had to grow up too fast.
Yeah.
That's a kid that had to
I
grow
loved
up
it. The first time I really had chunky, I was in college. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah. There's a time and a place for chunky peanut butter.
Okay.
A child that's given chunky peanut butter grew up too fast.
Okay.
It's like a PG-13 movie.
Yes.
You can't be letting a little kid watch that.
No.
We can't be letting little kids eat chunky peanut butter.
And I wasn't.
My parents, I remember I would beg for the chunky. They go, you're not ready.
Oh, really?
You're not ready. You're not ready. One day you'll be ready. And I remember one day my dad sat me down. He goes, the time has come.
Yeah.
He goes, grab the bread. And I go, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. And
it's really good because it makes it taste like a candy bar almost immediately. Because
it's so
is
good.
like a Snickers is chunky.
But then I swiped on the bread. I took the chunky peanut butter. I started putting it on the bread. I remember vividly. I started putting it on the bread. And I instantly ripped a hole right through the bread because I was so used to the smooth, the creamy.
You will rip a hole.
I ripped a hole right in the bread with the chunky. My dad goes, it's okay, grab another slice. I went through a whole loaf trying to apply chunky peanut butter to the bread for the first time.
Damn, so you really weren't even ready. It was a little premature, even at that age.
It was kind of like when your dad takes you out to drive in the parking lot for the first time.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, break. He's like, okay, easy does it with the chunky. What's up, guys? Once again, as you know, we are sponsored by Sunset Lake CBD. Please go to Sunset Lake CBD and check out all their cool products. They have amazing things from tinctures to dog treats to sleep gummies to a little good vibe gummies, which has 3 milligrams of THC in it. So you can really get yourself to a nice, beautiful place. And I just want to give a shout out to Sunset Lake CBD. I went to Denver, the home of the marijuana and CBD.
Okay.
And these people talk to me behind the counter like I'm some sort of idiot.
Okay.
Sunset Lake, you sent me so much information and provided me with so much knowledge. I made them look like clowns in Denver. They said, have you ever tried CBD? I go, I am CBD, motherfucker. I am CBD. Can you handle THC? I go, every day, bitch. Sunset Lake is my back.
Okay.
What are we talking here? The guy looks stupid. He goes, oh, yeah, what type? I go, Sunset Lake. He goes, huh? All right. Well, let me know if you need help. Oh, I got the doggy so hard.
They had heard of Sunset Lake.
You better believe it.
Oh, I love that.
They're
Sunset Lake is big in the game.
They're in the game.
Yeah, they got a huge farm. They're great.
The guy starts explaining what CBD is to me. Talking down to me like I'm some sort of idiot.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I sell more CBD than you. What are we talking here?
Yeah.
What are we
You're
talking
on the good
here?
vibe gummy king.
Yeah, what are we talking? I cannot believe the way he talked down to me.
Yeah.
It was like I went to the basketball court and then he realized I was LeBron James.
You were the LeBron James of CBD.
Had no idea. I walked in And I made these fools endeavor because they talk as soon as they hear my accent, they go, "You don't know."
Yeah.
I do know. They go, "Oh, you only know that New York weed." I know Vermont too.
You know Vermont.
What are we talking here?
Vermont's got the best in the business.
So please go to sunsetlakecbd.com. Use 20% off with the promo code LOUD, LOUD. Oh God, that peanut butter and that day came along gloriously. And you know what's interesting? You go through phases with peanut butter and jellies as a kid. I remember when I started really loving the jelly.
Okay.
And I would smother it in jelly.
My entire high school career, I don't know why I said that. Every single day in high school, I ate 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch.
I love that.
And usually a cosmic brownie.
Oh, those are good.
And maybe a bag of chips or something like that. Or maybe it would like be healthy. It depended on what I was at. But I literally ate 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every single day for 4 years straight. And I never got old of it.
I would bring lunch and get hot lunch.
You would?
Oh, me and all my friends would. Yeah. And I was friends with the lunch ladies.
Okay.
Oh God, I would go at the end, and they would be like, it was me and like 5 other dudes. They go, our boys are here.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like this relationship we had with the lunch ladies.
That's fun.
And they would give out like 5 nuggets or something per like lunch.
Okay. They
would stack us. We would roll through. They'd be throwing 25 nuggets down on a tray.
Oh wow.
They were loving us. Because they had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So we like waited to be like the last people to go through.
Also, that's their job. They got to do every day. If you're making somebody's day better consistently, they will appreciate that and reciprocate some kind of.
I don't remember teachers' names.
You don't.
But I remember Mary C.
You remember the lunch ladies' names.
Mary C.
Damn. I remember people will hit me up that I haven't spoken to in months and years, and they'll be like, who is our 4th period XYZ teacher, 7th grade?
And you're able to recall.
For the most part, yeah.
Well, I'm happy that with the Swedish stuff, I'm still, I don't remember. I didn't forget that I cut you off.
Okay.
And we will go back to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay?
Yes.
I'm here for you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Your shave looks nice today.
I didn't shave.
No, it looks a little nice. You look a little like...
I was going to I'm not going to shave today and tomorrow, and then I'll see how it looks in a week.
No, you look... Oh, really? So this is a thing that's happening?
I mean, I was either going to shave today for the podcast. I shave every Monday for the podcast. And this week I was like, yeah, let me see where I'm at a weekend.
This is
amazing. Because I'm pretty patchy.
No, Rob.
All the time. But
Rob,
I'm
let
like,
me see.
I haven't done this in a while.
Move away from the mic.
We record every Monday.
Turn your head. Let me see a couple of looks. Oh, yeah, that's good.
I don't know what it looks like on camera.
You look like Paul Rudd.
Thanks.
You look like Paul
Paul
Rudd.
Rudd's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. I mean,
He's nice.
I'm about the stubble.
Yeah, I would love if I could just get stubble everywhere. But I don't know. That's what this is a test run.
Okay.
I'm going to see how it goes.
I'm very excited. Why didn't you start the episode by telling me that we're test running the beard?
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't bring it up.
It looks good. You weren't going to tell me at all.
No. I mean, you would have noticed.
I know since.
You noticed, yeah.
It looks tremendous.
We see each other all the time.
Robbie, it looks good.
You think it looks good?
I'm already on board for this. I think that you should do a full stubble. Oh, God.
I would love it if I could actually grow it.
You're going to look like a man.
Because you can grow it at least. You are patchy, but at least it like all connects.
Yeah.
So it's not really patchy.
Can I tell you? It's nice to be a grown man whose beard still doesn't come in, because then when you see new parts coming in, you get excited like a little kid again. I don't even know how much I have.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Oh God, this is going to be such an exciting journey for you.
We'll see what happens.
This is it. This is a journey.
Yes.
Oh God, I love that.
So in the same vein of you being Swedish and having the Swedish grandmother and not knowing that midsummer is the longest day of the year. Mm-hmm. For most of my life, maybe up until we started doing the podcast, I didn't realize that my birthday is the last day of summer. So, which is interesting. I just never thought of it. I always assume the last day of summer is the last day you go before your school starts again.
Your birthday is September 21st.
Yeah, which I think technically, like,
I thought
the
that
way
was
that
the
the
day
seasons.
Of spring.
No, I think it's the last day of summer. Then fall starts on the 22nd.
Interesting.
Which I never really put, because the last day of summer is the last day before school starts.
Interesting.
That's how I would define it. Wow. But like now,
me too.
That's not, you know what I mean? Like that's why we don't think about the summer solstice and the longest day, because you always kind of defined whatever. You know, so I had this realization. What were you gonna say?
No, please.
No, I just had this realization. This last summer is the last time of my 20s. So summer ends, so does my 20s. So this was the longest day. Kind of, it was like, all right, this is the countdown for, like, on that day of it was, all right, this is the longest day of the year. We have all summer. It was like, all right, this is my last little 20s. Hurrah.
Robbie, I said this on the podcast before,
What?
but you have to figure out what you want to squeeze in before you turn 30. And I would love to be presented with a list of things that
I want to squeeze in.
Just a couple things that you
Yeah,
want to
I
squeeze
should
in.
think about it.
I would love for you to present a couple things to me and the beautiful people out there that are listening. A couple things that you want to accomplish before you hit 30.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
100%. I think this is what I'll say.
Making a list like that helps you accomplish, because even if you don't do them all, you know how much of a failure you are.
Yes, sure. But I also feel like throughout my 20s, I kind of have been able to do what I want, which has been nice. If I want to do something, I kind of do it.
I know, but now that time is ticking,
it is winding down.
So you'd be like, oh, I didn't get to do this, or this is something I would love to do again.
Yeah, there's things I would love to do again. I just like to bring people together, but I should think of a few things, maybe for myself or certain things.
Maybe you go to a couple bars that you would only go to in your 20s.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to them.
Say goodbye.
Although I saw somebody on TikTok the other day posting outside Hair of the Dog, and there was like, I guess, hundreds and hundreds of people trying to get in, and I'm like, it blows my mind that people wait for these bars to any degree. To wait an hour and a half to get into a bar is mind-blowing to me. Just like, what? Nothing is that good at these places.
You know, it's not even the place. There's a couple. What we forget is before the internet, there were influencers, and those influencers were called popular people at high school. Or cool people at your college. Yes. And those people go, oh, we're going to go here tonight. And that would bring a swarm. It would be a chain effect, a ripple through the college, through the community, through the high school where everyone was going to go.
Yes.
And so that still is in effect, man.
Yeah, I guess the interns are here, and it's just like without fail, they just want to go to the same bars that have always been popular in that age group.
You should go.
And are tiny.
Well, you should go think about a couple of things that you want to
that I want to do before my 30s.
A couple of things that feel like, oh, I want to say goodbye to this.
Yes.
I want to say goodbye to this.
This summer.
Yeah, this is a nice moment to say goodbye is a beautiful opportunity.
Yes. Closure, I guess. I don't believe in closure.
I don't believe in closure either, but then you could just look at it and be like, you know what's in my opinion, the best goodbye is one that sucks. Like going to a place and being like, oh, this is probably the last time I'll be here. And it's a horrible experience.
It's like I'm ready to move on.
Yes.
Yeah. I never need to go back to that again.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you. I had this thought recently.
This is why people revisit exes.
Okay.
Because they keep going back and go, wow, it's bad.
Yeah.
They need to be reminded how shitty it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. What was your thought?
I had this thought recently where I'm like, I think I never need to pregame ever again.
Okay.
I don't need to go, like.
Well, maybe you do your last pregame.
I don't know. I might be done, but that's what I realized in the moment. I think I might be done pregaming because it's like, I don't want to have to go somewhere where I need to be like fucked up to go. I would rather just like go play, you know what I mean? Like in my apartment where it's like I'm going somewhere, I need to get so fucked up in my house to go to this place. Maybe I don't need to go to that place then.
I say we throw you one last pregame. We do one last pregame.
For what though?
This is what we got.
That's what I got to figure out.
We got to figure it out.
I'm like, I don't think I need to pregame anything. I just want to go to the event and do what the event is.
One last pregame to a booze cruise.
No, I don't need to do this. I've lived. That's why I've lived a lot. Like I've done so much shit.
One last pregame to a booze cruise. We'll wear black button downs and blue jeans.
Yeah,
like that was my look in college.
Black button down and blue jeans. Yeah. I mean, that's the solid look, especially. Did you have white Air Force Ones?
No, you better believe it.
There's a kid, Colinello, close last name to you, that I lived with. That was all that he would wear when he would go out.
That was a look.
White Air Force Ones, black button down, blue jeans, baby.
You can't really get mad at that look.
No.
It fits in everywhere.
Yeah. A guy will feel comfortable in his zone. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, dumb pregame. I get that.
Yeah, I've lived. I feel like I've done what I wanted to do. I quit my job. I didn't want to work at JP Morgan anymore, and I was like, I'm good. I don't know. My 20s started. I'm trying to even think what I did in my 20th birthday. Probably nothing. Who cares about 20th birthday?
20th birthday is nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I love that we're starting to this conversation. But
Yeah.
we're gonna put a hold on this convo.
Okay.
And
We'll come
you're
back
gonna
to it.
present.
We'll revisit.
I want a presentation, right?
All right, I could present some things that I want to do before this summer. This is the last summer.
This is the last summer.
The last summer of my 20s. And we've decided it's wholesome.
That's for me.
Yeah, it might not be as wholesome for me.
How's it been? Wholesome?
Not as wholesome as yours, we'll say.
I've done a couple things
That aren't that wholesome.
I would say I've done a couple things that would make people cry. No, make people go, "Oh my god!" And you go, "Wow, that's wild."
Yeah.
But I'm trying.
We're trying.
It's about trying to be wholesome,
Sure. Yes. Exactly.
not cry. No one would cry.
No.
But maybe my mother.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. I'm really I'm trying to be wholesome. I went to the your friend's birthday party the other day. I didn't even have a sip of alcohol.
No, you didn't.
But
But
I wish I did. Here's why.
Well, first of all, yes. I wish you did too.
You wish I did too. Why?
I just wish that was the strategy going in.
Why?
Because the strategy that you chose going in was kind of a wild strategy.
Did I embarrass you?
No, I wanted you to have fun. I don't know. I hope you have fun.
I did have fun.
All right, good. I was concerned if you were having fun.
You were?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about me.
I worry about you.
I know how to take care of myself.
Yeah,
I
I worry
did take
about
care of
you.
myself.
I worry about you.
Did I need you?
No, we didn't really talk that much.
I never need you.
No.
I never need you.
No.
Go, leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was fun. You took 20 milligrams of edibles to a party.
I went to Denver, and I thought that now I am the man who could handle his weed like I'm 19 again and I'm smoking every day.
Okay.
And I said, I'm not going to go, but I'm going to eat a bunch of edibles and I'm going to go to this party. It's going to be awesome. I instantly show up. I walk up the stairs. I show up to the party. Boom, it hits me.
20 milligrams a lot.
For
take
someone
at
that
one
doesn't
point.
smoke a lot?
No, it's for anyone. If I smoke every single day. If I were to take 20 milligrams at the same time, I'm feeling that for sure.
It's like
it
strong.
still works every day. Like I smoke every day,
Yeah.
and I'm still high to the point where I can't even speak sometimes in public.
That's where I was at.
And I'm just in these social circles mumbling. Like I'm talking to someone on Thursday night who I'm meeting people who are in comedy and stuff, and I'm just like unable to produce. I'm just making noises, and I'm like, I can't be stressed about this.
Well, I show up.
They're gonna be that's the guy who just doesn't know how to talk and makes noises and has a podcast.
Well, that's bad, Robbie.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
That's not good.
I'm like, that's Staten Island. Like, that's how I'm talking.
Why are you talking about Staten Island?
I forgot. We were talking about New York. One of the people that was doing comedy was talking about New York and where people were from. And I'm like trying to talk about Staten Island. I could not even say the word. Which I'm like, you know what? I cannot be stressed out about this. I have too much to be stressed out about. It's my own fault for going into situations and smoking a full joint and then trying to talk to strangers.
Well, that's what I did.
You did just about that.
I show up. I walk in. I'm very excited to be there. And I was so high.
People were very excited that you were coming, too.
And I looked, and there was just a long line of people. And I said, oh, no. That's a small talk. That's small talk.
Well, that's what it's going to be a lot of, hey, how you doing?
And then I look around, and everyone's in button-downs. Everyone's dressed nice. Me?
Not
T-shirts.
everyone, but 75% of the people.
I'm in a T-shirt. I see the person whose party it is, and I'm like, fuck, I'm so high. I instantly grab one of the guys I'm friends with, Ryan. I go, Ryan, come on, help me. I go, let's come with me. I don't tell him even what's going on.
He told me he just was like, I need you to come to the car with me.
I literally just he knew something was up.
Yeah.
Because I just grabbed the one guy. So I'm making small talk. I'm just standing there, starting to sweat because I can't. I'm like, the words are hard.
Yeah.
Listening.
The words
is hard.
get hard. The words get really hard.
The words get so.
They
And
get
I'm not
really
a person
hard.
who words get hard for.
No.
And the words start getting hard, and I go, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I grab my friend Ryan. I go to the car. I go, I gotta change. And I take my pants off outside the car.
Oh, you changed pants too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you changed pants.
I
I thought you looked fine. You had a black T-shirt on.
Yeah,
There's
and
also a few
khakis.
other people there with black T-shirts
Black
on.
T-shirt and khakis.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a
fine.
good look.
I know. I was insane. I was mentally ill. I was falling apart emotionally.
I know, which made me feel bad.
I didn't.
Because I wanted you to have fun. I'm
my
like,
outfit,
this is supposed to be a release.
My outfit change didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just put on a button down and black pants. Instead.
Yeah.
Change of pants. I'm outside high as balls. I take my shirt off. Let's just say this. I'm not the most comfy wumpy with the shirt off in the middle of the streets. All of a sudden, a car starts driving by, honking the horn, waving at me.
Who is it? People you know?
Your sister.
Oh, my sister?
Just sees me in the middle of the street.
With no shirt on?
No shirt on, pants unbuttoned.
She's like, let's bring attention to that.
She starts honking, waving at me. She might as well point to the side. Look at this man. He's high changing in the streets.
She did not know that. She was excited to see you.
That's what she said. And she goes, I saw her later, and she goes, you stared at me like you had no idea who I was.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think you did go up to someone that you had met many times and did not know who they were.
You heard that?
You told me. Yeah.
I did go up to someone. I go, nice to meet you. And they go, what?
You met maybe 10 to 15 times.
And I was so high. And
then, I think you just got to let them roll off.
And here's what happens. There's an entranceway to the party, and the party was awesome. Food was flowing, beers were flowing, everyone's having a good time. There's an entranceway to the party, and then there's a patio at the party.
Yeah.
And in between that was a line of small talk.
Yeah, very much. A lot of small talk.
And I remember almost feeling like it was like a game. I was like, I got to... One small talk, two small talk. I can't do the small talk.
Yeah.
I was like, I had to like fight my way to the small talk to make it to the prize, which is a patio.
Yes, which was really nice.
Oh, it was. I mean,
the patio was nice.
Finally, once I got there, I settled in. I got less hot.
Yeah.
I just haven't been that high, and in that
scenario,
in years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I forgot how
it's a struggle.
How
it is a
hard
video
it is.
game a little bit. Yeah, it's the struggle.
There was one person that was just like, they're nice, I love them, but they saw me and I was just like, I can't do this. And they were the last person before the patio. And I remember they're like, oh, and I was like, yep. And I tapped their shoulder, almost did a rip through like a swim move, like a lineman swim move over them to get to the patio. And I remember just stepping on the patio and I went,
oh, you made it past the final boss.
I made it past the final small talk boss.
Oh,
and I love small. I've been on this podcast hundreds of times preaching how much I love small talk.
No, I know. And you would have been, I think you would have thrived at it, especially in this, which maybe you settled into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I settled in.
Yeah, I would imagine that you did.
Yeah, and this has not. The party was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
It has to do with me just going, Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking high right now. I'm so high.
I feel like I was so excited for this party. A lot of my closest friends were at the party. Like some of my favorite people in the world.
You introduced me like a girlfriend.
I introduced you?
Yeah. I just wanted that on the record.
Sure, maybe.
No, not maybe.
All right, definitely. What do I do? How do I introduce you?
You introduced me like a girlfriend.
Like you're my girlfriend?
I'm going to let you finish your thought in a second, but you go like this. He goes, oh, Sebastian, come here. Oh, I'm
selling.
Let me finish what
I
you
introduced
do. Let
you
me finish what
like
you do
someone
at the party.
who we're selling ourselves constantly to people.
No, you.
And I'm like, I'm good at selling, and Sebastian's good at being Sebastian. So I'm like, oh, hey, what
No, you literally go, Sebastian, come here. Oh, Sebastian's great. I've told you so much about him. You'll never touch me unless it's to introduce me to someone else. You never
I was drunk
physically
too.
touch
I
me.
was drunk.
The kid never physically touches me unless it's time for him to introduce me to a friend, and then it's arm on the shoulder, arm around me. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship.
I was drunk.
I feel like, why do I get love in front of people, but behind closed doors I can't get a touch?
Love. I give you love. You want to touch behind closed doors?
Yeah, something.
I give you love behind closed doors.
Something. All I have to say is like, I say goodbye to everyone. I give them a hug. You know how you say goodbye to me?
What?
I'll see you later. Oh, God, no, nice to see you. I'm hugging the people. I settled down. I was at a table. I was talking to people, having a blast, right? This is you. I give everyone a hug. All right, and nice to see you. This is you. All right, Robbie, I'll see you later. Talk to you.
No way. I mean, I'm sorry. That's rude.
But this is you in front of a person. Sebastian, come here. Arm around me. Oh, God, you're going to love Sebastian. Sebastian knows about this thing. Oh, don't you love that?
I'm trying to connect. I like to connect people. I like to make a party good. I like to connect people. You're a life.
And then
you're great.
you come to me. This is at parties. I feel like you're +1 sometimes.
You are. Now you weren't my +1 there. You were my +1 there.
No, I. No,
but
I
it's like we're a team. Like that's how I view. Like me.
I know, and that's a good relationship. A team.
Well, that's what my friend whose party it was. That's kind of how we are at places.
You go up to me. You go, "Are you doing all right?" He'll like come up to me.
That's
in the
what I
middle of the
do.
party. You go, "Are you okay?
That's
you doing all right?
Yeah,
you having
yeah.
a good time? You need anything?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Baby, I'm good." And he goes, "All right, all right, all right."
Well, that's what I was about to say.
What were you gonna say?
I felt like some of my closest friends were at this party and I didn't really talk to them at all. I'm talking to, and I was so excited because all my friends were going to be in one spot, but then I didn't even really talk to a lot of my closest friends. I was talking to other people then trying to, not on the phone.
On the phone.
I was on the phone that much?
You were on the phone a bunch.
No.
You were on the phone a bunch.
Don't tell me that.
You get in a room with your closest friends.
No.
And you
not the whole night. I don't think I was on the phone.
Oh God, you were on your.
No, I was talking to a lot of different people. I was talking to my friend's parents. I was talking to like the older people. I feel like a lot.
Yeah.
Like the parents, not old, whatever. But
you could call them older.
I think towards the end of the night,
older is okay.
Maybe I was.
Older is a fact. Old is.
Older than us. Yeah.
Older is a fact.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Also, maybe towards the end of the night, I was on the phone a little bit. But I really hope I wasn't on the phone that much.
This is Robbie.
That's how I move?
Just shaking, wiggling. You do the little dip and you sip the beer. You hold the beer like a bottle, like you have your fist around the neck.
Because I'm dancing to the music a little bit.
You dance it to the music a little bit. You dip, you're texting, you're swigging the bottle, holding it by the neck. Dios mío. And then you'll just say a word in Spanish because you play the playlist.
Only like 1 out of 5 songs is in Spanish.
And then you go, we're partying tonight? We're partying tonight? And you go, we're partying tonight? And then you go, and they go, yeah. Everyone else was like kind of much more low key than you. And you're just turning up by yourself, doing the shuffle. And you do that thing where you do a one step scoop.
Okay.
You take one step and you scoop down.
Like this?
Yeah.
When? Let everybody know I went to an open bar. I did not eat anything before going to the open bar.
There was food there.
I ate a lot of food there.
That's on you.
That was my plan, to eat the food there and then go at the same time.
He's doing the scoop by himself. We're all sitting around.
I think this is only the end of the night.
We're sitting around at a table.
Okay.
Me and you never met each other at the levels of we missed each other. There may have been one moment where we were perfectly aligned on.
Yeah, potentially.
But
I got pretty drunk.
We're all sitting around at a table. No one's dancing. Robbie's standing there dancing by himself, texting people, scooping, looking at people.
Yeah, maybe that. I mean, at the end of the night, I think that was the case. But I swear most of the night I was talking to people. I really don't remember being on the phone. I would look at if I were to look at I didn't even take a picture. I didn't post. So that's why I'm like, I really don't, I hope I wasn't on the phone too much.
I mean, this is the memories I have of you.
Yeah. But I didn't see, but I do think that's the sign of like a really, like my friend whose party was, I don't even think I talked to him the whole time.
And what's that?
But I'll like, what do you mean? Like that you don't have, like you just check in and you kind of divide and conquer.
Wow.
Not divide and conquer, but like you are talking to different people.
Divide and conquer.
I guess.
Yeah.
But we didn't really talk. I mean, all of my closest friends I didn't get to talk to, which was, it's like fun to like hang with everybody. Like, you guys did that. You guys all kind of hung at the table, joking around, having a good time. And I was just out and about talking to different people.
Talking on your phone, scooping around town.
I wasn't on the phone that much.
I saw you go bopping from group to group, just scooping, telling people that you made the playlist.
I was wasted by that point.
But
when the playlist came on, this was 3 hours into the point. Can we like say this? By the time my music came on, which was then another 2 hours.
Time wasn't real to me.
That was 3 hours. So like I did 3 hours. I didn't even look at the phone.
Time wasn't real to me. No, you did look at the phone because you texted me.
I said, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
At 9 p.m. I looked back at the messages. I said, "You good?" At 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I was checking it.
There it is.
He was very high in the beginning.
I was very high.
He was struggling in the beginning.
But that's okay. I'm allowed to struggle.
No, you are. I struggle all the time.
It wasn't like I was personally offending anyone.
No, you weren't offending anyone.
No.
No, you're great.
No.
You didn't do anything bad.
No, and
I was just like, are you mentally okay? Or
Well,
like, because I know when you're high in a situation, it gets it's difficult. I was
especially
I'm
not a
yeah,
high
yeah,
blood,
yeah,
really.
and I'm pretty adjusted to it.
That's the thing about the comparison between getting high and getting too drunk at a party. Getting too high at a party, you feel the shame during it.
Yeah.
And zero shame that I didn't give a fuck at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that was nice. You know?
Yeah.
Getting too drunk at the party, you feel zero shame during it and all the shame afterwards.
I agree.
I felt zero shame about being too high at a party.
No.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, Sebastian was a little quieter than normal.
Yeah. No, I know. I don't care when I'm
I
that
saw him
high.
eat a couple of those French fries a little too much.
No.
Yeah, who cares?
When I'm in the moment, I've like stopped caring, which I think is a red flag for me. Like I need to feel more shame about being high in public because I go out and I'm inaudible. But then I do get I was anxious the day after just because I'm like, I got drunk. I didn't remember things. I'm like, I remember talking constantly.
That anxiety.
Yeah, I had anxiety. I was just talking a lot to a lot of different people. I'm like, what am I saying to these people? Because it would have been safe to talk to my friends, but I'm not talking to my friends. I'm talking to my friend's brother. I'm talking to my friend's uncles and dads, and then my friend's boyfriends and my friends. I was being wild.
You know what's the craziest parts?
What?
That only used to exist in person, but now all of that also exists in DMs.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't DMing, though. That's what I'm saying.
But I said I've DM'd drunk a ton in my life. You
Back
haven't?
in the day. No, of course.
And
that's why I never in a bazillion years judge anyone for sending a drunk text or a drunk DM.
Yes.
I do not judge anyone.
Me neither.
And I get them, and I'm like, when they wake up, they're like, oh, my bad. I'm like, you're totally fine. Because I've been there 1,000 times.
I would never apologize the next day. Unless a person was like, don't talk to me.
No, yeah.
I would never. Like, it is what it is. We all know it.
I guess if I don't answer, some people maybe feel stupid. They're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'll answer them the next day.
Yeah. That's a good move.
Yeah.
I should just do that.
Just answer them the next day.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you hate the person.
No, not at all.
You just are like, oh, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, well, I'm happy that we talked about that. The party was fun, though.
Yeah, I had a good time.
It was nice.
We just didn't hang out that much.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, of course. I mean, clearly I was inviting you into conversations.
No, you weren't inviting me into conversations.
I wasn't?
You, like, set me up with someone and then walk away.
I probably would do that. See, that's what I like to do at a party.
Just moving and shaking.
Just like, I want people to connect and have a good time and find common ground. I want people to like each other. I want people to, like,
if someone was to say,
connect and get along.
Describe Robbie at a party, I would say, one word.
What?
Wiggle.
Wiggles?
He's a wiggler.
Okay.
You're a wiggler.
I know. Yeah.
You wiggle your way into combos. You wiggle your way out. You're wiggling on the dance floor, wiggling on your phone, wiggling at the bar, wiggling, getting some drinks from here.
Yeah.
Always wiggle. Never kinetic. Always moving.
Yes.
That's you.
I do move a lot.
All right, everyone. Today we are brought to you by One Bone. One Bone Clothing is some of the best shirts I've ever owned, if I'm being honest. I'm rocking one right now. Look at this. I'm fun. I'm silly. They have sizes that are so ranged for all the big and tall men out there, all the way down to cute little chipmunks like Robbie Boy. And you know what's cool, bro?
What?
One Bone must be listening to episodes.
Okay.
They're getting inspiration from the boys. You know why? They just dropped a button down.
All right.
They must have heard that it's button down open summer.
Okay.
We're rocking button downs with tank tops underneath, and One Bone has got the hints.
All right.
We are going to be rocking them. I'm so excited to cop my One Bone button down. I'm going to be wearing it all summer. And Robbie?
I might have to get one as well.
I think your boy's going to have to get one too.
Think I will. I love the shirt that I have from them, the T-shirt. I brought it on vacation. You know, it's good when you bring it on the vacation.
When you're taking one of those shirts, you go, that's a vacay shirt?
Yeah.
I mean, UK
only bring 4 or 5. I was only away 4 or 5 days.
That's a
vacay shirt.
I'm about to go to Denver. You better believe One Bone's going to be. One Bone is sponsoring my trip to Denver, basically.
One Bone is helping us out. So check them out. The clothes are good. We wear them. We wear them. Big stuff. We're wearing these clothes.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And we wear them even when we're not on mic, which is really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And so go check them out. And if you want to get your father a nice gift, these are great quality shirts. He'll love them. They have shirts that it looks like you're not even sweating. It's amazing. So go check that out. 15% off when you use the promo code LOUD, LOUD. Beautiful. Anyways, this is what I want to start talking about at the beginning of the episode.
Okay.
I know this has nothing to do with anything that we've been talking about. Is that okay?
That's completely fine.
Unless you want to continue talking about partying.
No.
Do you want to talk about partying more?
No, is there anything else that we left on the table from the party? I don't think
No,
so.
you know what's sad? I had 2.5 drinks on Saturday, and I was so tired on Sunday.
Yeah. Drinking, it took me out all day Saturday. For the Friday night party, I had to go to bed early. Saturday night, I had to sleep 11 hours. Like, it took me all night to recover.
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah. Which I don't love drinking as much anymore. That's why I like getting high. When I get high and I go out, I literally cannot speak.
But here's the
I
thing.
struggle to get through sentences, and then I literally sound like I cannot speak English.
Sure.
And then I'm like, but then I just kind of let it blow off of me.
I think that we got to find that balance.
Yeah, I think I have to too.
Also, I think that if you drink often, you don't get hangovers as bad. And I think when you get older, you drink less. So that's also a reason why the hangovers get worse. It's not just that you're older. It's that you're not. Your body isn't used to it.
That's a good point. That makes a lot of sense.
Thank you. I think that all these people are doing, I'm 30. I can't have 2 glasses of wine. No, if you had 2 glasses of wine every day, your body would probably be used to processing.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's my scientific opinion.
All right. I like that.
Thank you so much. Every Sunday night, you know what I do, Robbie?
What do you do a show?
No. Yeah, I do a show. Check it out. Rat Scraps Online. Come to the live show, New York. But that's not the point.
Okay. After the show.
After the show, I come home, right? And I look in the kitchen, because when you're usually not here on the weekends, and I look at the ice trays, and usually the ice trays are out. I go, okay, it's time to fill up the ice trays for the week. People ask me what my goals in life are, what I want to grow to. What I want to grow to is to be in a place where ice cubes are constantly in my freezer.
I have that. It's really nice.
To have an ice machine is success.
Yeah, one of the most ultimate luxuries.
It is a luxury beyond comprehension for people that have it.
Yeah.
So much so, I've been on Amazon looking at how much an ice machine is.
Just to get a regular ice machine?
Just to get an ice machine, because they have ice machines that you can put on the counter.
It would be worth it. It's amazing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever lived somewhere with an ice machine in my entire life, and it's incredible.
Should I do a GoFundMe for an ice machine?
How much is an ice machine? $500?
It's expensive. It's so expensive.
How much is it?
Oh, God, but I would be drinking every single beverage with ice.
Okay.
Oh, let's look up exactly.
I do. I use
You use every beverage.
30 ice cubes a day, probably.
I can't fucking stand you.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing a wholesome summer, and that's wholesome to me.
Ice.
Ice in a drink is wholesome.
Sure. Sure. Is warm drinks not wholesome?
Never.
No.
Ice machine. I mean, they're cheap ones, but I don't think they're going to work.
Okay, so what do you think a good level ice machine costs?
$350.
Oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, start a GoFundMe.
Should I buy an ice machine?
$350, you would have consistent ice. How many cubes per hour does it produce?
This is a good question, because this is worth it. And I'm so down the ice rabbit hole that I'm in my room Googling how to make ice faster.
Okay. How long does it take to make the ice?
Well, I learned this fact. Ice is made faster with warm water rather than cold water.
Oh, yeah, people always say that.
Isn't that so interesting?
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible.
It's that idea of if you have 100 miles, if you have 5 miles to go, you'll walk there. If you have 20, you'll drive, and you'll get there faster.
Oh. How does that work with that?
I think it has something to do with that the molecules are
They're already active?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I literally last night made ice for us with hot ice.
Okay.
So we're sucking down hot ice cubes today. Could you tell?
No, they were frozen by the time I got to them.
Every day I go into the kitchen. Sunday I go, let me make ice cubes for me and the boy.
And then what do we last 2 days?
2 days.
If that, because I only come here 2 days now.
I know.
And we usually have to refill.
Yep.
We like ice.
I love ice.
Yeah, I like ice too.
Ice is such a... Ice is
it just changes a drink.
It makes things better.
Yes.
Imagine you came to my home and I had an industrial ice machine in my kitchen.
It wouldn't be surprising. You have a really big ass kitchen with other industrial shit in it.
So this is a 100-pound ice machine.
Wait, how much does it cost?
$349.
Oh, this is great.
Or $399.
How big is it?
Huge.
Like the size of a freezer? A freezer?
Yeah, but we can't get this, man, because you gotta hook it up to a water line and shit like that.
Oh wow, that's really fucking nice. Wow. I mean, that would change. You would be.
This would change my life.
This would increase your mood. This is what people don't realize, that small things can really, really increase your mood.
Small things that affect you on the daily.
Yes. I made this playlist, and now I've been listening to the playlist every day, and I just have organized songs that I liked, and it affected my mood in such a nice way.
That's amazing.
Where I'm like, this has now made me 10% happier. That might make you 10% happier.
I know.
Which is like, this is what things we got to clock. These easy wins.
I know the material. And people say the materialistic things don't make you happy. They fucking do.
To some level, they do, of course.
Materialistic things make me happy,
especially at this level when you don't have ice.
I don't have ice.
Yeah, and you love to drink cold drinks.
I'm practically struggling.
You have said it feels better than an orgasm than when a cold drink goes down your esophagus.
I literally,
How could we not then say that the ice machine isn't worth it?
I literally at night have to pace my water because I know I'm at a certain point in the evening I'm going to have to start drinking warm water.
You're going to run out of ice.
Not even ice. Cold water. I will run out of Brita and the ones in the fridge if I don't restock.
Yeah.
I will run out of cold water in my home.
Yeah,
and how am I supposed to feel bad for other people when I'm in the thick of it with warm tap water? I'm struggling.
Yeah. There's not many people that you need to be feeling super bad for at that point.
Well, don't offend me.
No, I mean, this is reality.
And I just want cold beverages.
Okay. Yeah.
My friends always say drinks is one of my favorite things, and I would agree with them 100%.
Drinks are great.
How much do I love drinks?
Amazing. You love drinks.
You know how annoyed I got when hot girls tried to
co-opt drinks?
Co-op drinks.
Yeah.
When hot girls tried to co-op drinks, I go, what else do you need?
Yeah.
You literally have sugar daddies.
Yeah.
You have sugar daddies you could do. I can't do a sugar mommy. Can I just have drinks?
Yeah.
Can I just have a lot of drinks? Can a fat boy have drinks instead of hot girls?
Okay.
Why did the hot girls have to take the drinks?
I don't know.
I'm sitting here with 2 drinks.
I think drinks is like bored suburban culture. Like you go to you go to Krauser's was hour, but you go to the convenience store and like drinks can keep you excited for a day.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what's so great about drinks.
I grew up in that kind of environment on my daily.
Yeah.
And I just hate that they fucking co-opted drinks.
Yeah.
Why do we have to put them in categories? Who likes drinks?
I don't know.
Why did hot girls have to take... It's like them being like, oh, hot girls like air.
Yeah.
Hot girls like H2. Hot girls like oxygen. Oop, look at me being a hot girl. Oop.
I get... Yeah,
like they're just taking the things that everyone loves.
Yeah, it's like with the internet and like having to make content, they just need to be decisive and claim things. That's kind of just how the TikTok world has manifested itself to be.
These people have just claimed things that everyone loves.
Yes.
Hot girls, you don't like pizza.
Yeah.
Everyone likes pizza and you're hot, so you got to claim it.
If you like
and then
pizza,
the ugly fucking dudes are what are they claiming? Oh, what are ugly dudes claiming? Legos?
I guess so. I don't know.
What are we claiming?
They like
Foam
don't like Star
swords?
Wars. Yeah, they're just...
foam swords. I'm left with. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I like?
What?
Drinks.
Drinks are great.
Oh, and they claim. I love the thing. I love that hot girls claimed was stomach problems.
Okay.
Because that felt real. That was the only real thing hot girls claimed that I say I'm on board for.
IBS. Okay.
I go, great. That's a real personality trait.
Yes. That's a real personality trait? IBS?
I mean, it's just something
it's at least you're being real.
At least you're being real.
Yes.
You're not just claiming, oh, hot girls like...
When is this? But I don't know where you...
Underwear.
You're in a loop of some sort. Because I think hot girls have... This has always happened along the history of the internet or whatever. Of like, but you just weren't reading the blogs back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't exposed to hot girls as much as you are now. For some reason, now you're just constantly on hot girl TikTok.
I mean, I grew up with hot girls.
Yes.
Of course I never read blogs.
What's I'm saying? You're not like the hot girl.
They've been doing this for centuries.
They have always been doing this. Hot girls have been doing this since the internet has kind of been around.
I have my hydro flask. This brings me joy.
That's a hot girl thing.
It's a hot girl thing.
Yeah.
You know how annoyed that makes me?
But also we're hot girls. In some ways.
Here's the thing. Hot girls basically base their personality on me.
You think so? They base it off you.
Cool sheets, hydro flasks, multiple drinks, Diet Cokes. What are we talking here, slut? Hot girls, I literally...
Does that not make you feel good, though? That doesn't make you feel justified?
No, because who's going to...
Because you want to be hot. You want to be a hot girl.
Here's the thing. Who's going to... If they see a hot girl talking about it and Sebastian talking about it, who are they going to want to hear talk about it?
You think they want to hear the hot girls?
Yeah.
But the hot girls love you.
But I don't love me.
You know, yeah. I don't know. The hot girls, they do. I think they give you credit where it would be different if the hot girls were not nice to you.
Yeah, I know.
But they do, for the most part. I think like
love
you.
Nails.
I know you do, but you don't want to put them on.
I love fake lashes.
Yeah. Would you want to start wearing nails and fake lashes?
No.
So there's certain things I guess you guys share. But you and hot girls have a very interesting relationship.
I know.
I think you need to maybe have some kind of truce with them or have a meeting.
Me and the hot girls need to sit down.
I think you need to have a sit down.
Out. Because here's the thing. I'm watching the new and just like that. I like Emily in Paris. I like Diet Cokes, okay? I'm always on a diet.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Me and hot girls are the same.
Yeah, you are.
A fat man and a hot girl are the most similar two beings on this earth.
Yeah, you have a lot in common.
I've never met a hot girl where we don't meet on most things. We don't align on almost everything.
Yeah.
Me and a hot girl love everything.
Yeah.
Crap that you spend $20 on and throw away in a month.
Yeah.
Buying candy just to throw it in the garbage. Only fat boys and hot girls do that.
Yes. I think you need to reconcile with them.
We need to sit down.
You would be powerful. You do need to sit down.
Me and the hot girls need to sit down.
Where would it be? That's what I'm
I
trying
don't know,
to
a Sweet Green?
A Sweet Green, maybe.
A Starbucks?
A Starbucks and a Sweet Green is more their turf.
I know. My turf's like a Dave & Buster's.
That's what I was thinking, Dave & Buster's.
But then it's not fair.
That's not really that hot girl.
No, it's
place.
not hot girl. It's not a hot girl place, and I'm fucking alpha dog when I walk into a D&B.
You are. You're more masculine.
I mean, call me Justin Timberlake because I am alpha dog.
Yeah. Is that a movie he did?
Movie, 2007.
Okay.
They killed a person over drug dealing.
Okay.
Watch it.
Okay.
Bitch! I am a hot girl.
Yeah, you are. You have a lot of similar interests.
Do you know how often I see a hot girl meme and just want to share it to my account because that's how
you
I
can.
feel?
What do you want them? Do you feel unaccepted by? Like, what is the issue here? That's kind of what Do you feel like they're co-opting your lifestyle and exploiting it? Like, what is the real animosity? Like, what are they doing that you need to have a sit down about?
You're right. This is the question that we need to answer. And here's what I feel.
Okay.
I feel that we like similar things. I feel like there's some parts of fat boys that hot girls have taken, some parts of hot girls that fat boys have taken.
Okay.
Right? Me, I think they've taken some of my culture.
Okay.
And we've taken some of theirs.
Okay.
Right?
You want to hash it out and make sure that we're on the same page.
I just want them to know that they have the upper hands.
Okay.
So I just want respect.
They're more privileged.
They're more privileged.
Yes.
In the world of our interests, they're more privileged.
They could throw you a fucking bone, maybe.
I
You don't
I could throw them a bone.
You could throw them a bone. Okay, you could throw them a bone.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah. Not like to hook up, but just like some credit where credit is.
I was making a hookup.
Oh, I know you were making a hookup. But I'm not.
No,
that wasn't what I was
even
saying when I said
hooking up.
Yeah. No, I don't think so at all.
No, not at all.
I'm not thinking that you're gonna have a sit down and it ends with make out.
Not at all.
No. You just want to clear the air.
I just want to know: can we be on the same team?
Yes.
Can fat boys and hot girls join teams?
Okay.
Because we have so much in common.
Yes.
If you're at a table and food comes to the table, the only two people that will know the calorie of that food is a hot girl and a fat boy.
You think so?
100%.
Okay. The rest, non-hot girls don't count calories.
I've been on dates with before, and we've argued the calorie counts of bananas.
Okay, you and the girl. Yeah.
So, I just want them to know that the world is listening to them.
Yes.
So they need to include me in that
in
their
world.
world.
Yes. Okay.
I just want to be accepted.
Because they have more of a mouthpiece. They have a
Yes.
voice. They have the society's ear is always tuned into what the hot girls have to say.
Always.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Always. They're always. So I just want to be on their team. I don't even want to run anything. I just want to be like, yeah,
you
we
want
are.
a little bit of influence.
We're
maybe.
the same.
Yeah, yeah. You want the recognition.
Like there was that archetype of like an overweight fat guy that would be friends with a lot of hot girls that was gay, right?
Yes.
It was in all these 2000s and 90s movies.
Very much so.
We don't need to be gay to be on your team.
No. I see. Yeah, I agree. I love having hot girl friends. It's nice.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I don't love gossip, but I love talking about feelings.
Yeah.
I love talking about feelings.
Same.
I love listening.
I don't know if hot girls love listening.
They do, because that's how they get information.
That's true. They love information.
They love
and they know how to. That's
they
the way to get it.
They love information. You have to remember that, Robbie.
That's true.
Hot girls love information.
Yeah. I love hot girls.
Yeah, but we have a different relationship with them.
I'm sure.
Because you say to me
What
before this.
What do I say?
That's more it.
What do I say?
That's more. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
If a slinky... how I would describe you dancing is if a slinky came to life.
Always?
Always. 24/7.
No, sober, drunk.
It's like, imagine...
So I look lanky?
No, imagine a person didn't have shoulders their entire life, and then they finally had shoulder surgery, shoulders were placed on them, and then they had 12 Michelob Ultras. That's you dancing.
All right, before the Michelob Ultras, how do I dance? Similarly strange?
Strange, but you stay in the pocket more.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with flaring.
So I'm a lot of shoulders when I'm dancing?
Robbie, you are only shoulders. When
only shoulders?
You do one leg. You keep one leg on a pivot. You might as well. You could play like you're playing
only
basketball.
Shoulders,
you keep
pivot.
one leg grounded. You pivot one leg. All shoulders.
Damn. Is it embarrassing?
For who?
I don't know. Not for me. I don't give a shit.
So then what do we do? I know you don't. So that's why I asked.
I think if people are having a good time and I'm being stupid, we'll have a good time.
That's why I'm asking. You don't get embarrassed about that.
For everyone else, is everyone else like, what's Rob doing? Or they're like, oh, we're having fun.
Nobody tells me that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, nice.
I mean, I'll be like, look, what's Rob doing?
Yeah. You had a funny joke.
What was it?
You made fun of me very quickly at the party, and I remember everybody laughing. I forgot what it was. I don't forget what it was. I just don't want to say it on mic.
What was it?
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No, I don't want to talk about it. But it was funny. It was very, very funny.
How could you do that to the...
I won't. Maybe we'll get a Patreon one day and we'll
go
talk
ahead.
about
We'll bleep it. Well, I'm happy that we addressed this hot thing because it's been something that's been bothering me.
All right. I'm glad. I hope that you guys are able to reconcile.
I am. And I want to do it before I watch the new And Just Like That.
Okay.
Because I want to chit-chat about it.
And Just Like That's back out?
And Just Like That's out.
Nice.
One of my favorite...
Oh, is that even in... Do hot girls care about it?
Of course they do.
They do.
Yes.
Interesting.
They still reference Carrie Bradshaw, young girls in the East Village.
Yeah.
It's Carrie Bradshaw.
And she's still...
an icon.
Okay.
I mean, it's cringy and people make fun of it.
Carrie Bradshaw now, what does she do? The hot girl icon.
What?
She has a podcast where she talks about her life.
You're right. And you know
that's what Carrie Bradshaw does. You're a Carrie Bradshaw in a way.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And literally people shit on podcasts, being like podcasts, it's a lot of men screaming facts at each other. I would argue that my podcast, the podcast that we have, Robbie,
yes,
is mostly me talking about my feelings.
It's very, yes, us-based. It's very feelings-based.
It's feelings-based.
Especially in 2023.
Why?
It's just been more feeling. We've been talking more. I think we've talked a lot about other stuff. And I don't know. This is where we're at right now.
I think
podcast.
There's nothing that's not masculine.
No, but there's a lot of guys that actually want that kind of content. I'm meeting more and more guys that I think are mad cool and they want to talk to me about their feelings. And they're straight, gay, straight, whatever, but just like straight guys, good looking, tough, in good shape, whatever. Like the whole fucking. Typically, you would think are like even athletes now. You watch their podcast, they want to talk about their feelings more.
I know.
And it is something that the people that you may have used to think weren't all like more tough guys, I think do want to talk about their feelings.
And I think that this is like it's something that is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
And yeah,
I think that's why I like the podcast because it's pretty real. Sometimes I'm like, we give too much. We give a lot.
I do give too much.
We give a lot. But hey, that's what we got to do right now.
I give too much.
We give a lot. But it is a very Carrie Bradshaw-esque pursuit and career. I don't like when people make fun of podcasts at this point. I'm over that.
Everyone has one.
Or if like somebody starts one and they have a negative attitude towards it, I'm like, then don't do it. Like, what are we doing?
I know.
Like what you do or don't do it.
That was a great point back Carrie, though.
Yeah.
That she's a hot girl icon.
Yeah, and she does your job.
I mean, all right. So if you're a hot girl out there, DM me.
Yeah.
We'll see if we could ever sit down.
Sit down. Don't do that. He's already asking hot girls to DM him. He's telling me wholesome summer.
But here's the thing. Hot girls DM me.
Yeah.
No. Listen to me, hot girls. We got to hash this out.
Yeah.
And I know one place to do that.
Where is that?
The bedroom.
Oh,
No.
at the bench.
No, I'm kidding. I'm being a douche. I'm protecting myself
A vegan restaurant in the Lower East Side.
Oh, we'll go to Planta.
Yeah, Planta. Shout out Planta.
Yeah, I like Planta.
I like Planta.
You literally-
one of my close friends just started. I was on the phone with her on my walk over.
I know. You bring up Planta to me. You go, oh, my friend started this really is going to be in charge of this really cool restaurant in New York. They do this and this. I go, oh, Planta?
Yeah.
Because I'm a hot girl.
Yeah, you are. You know what the hot girl's like.
I do. I feel more comfortable sometimes talking to hot girls than I do hot boys.
Yeah. The hot boys want to meet us where we are more than I think you think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't have time for that.
I know. To just chit chat with other straight guys.
I don't have time for that.
Or gay, or just guys in general. You're not chit chatting.
No.
You're trying to find romantic. You're trying to be a wholesome, intentional dater.
I went on a date.
You did?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it quick before we get out?
No, but I just want the audience to know
that you are intentionally doing what you say.
I'm out here intentionally doing what I say.
That's good.
But I did sleep with no sheets on my bed.
I did it for like 5 days.
I
last week.
I did it one night. I'm embarrassed.
I think it's all right. I did it for 5 nights. So if you did it for 1 and it's not all right, then
But
I did it. It's 5 times worse.
I'm not raw on the mattress.
I was raw on the mattress.
Oh no, I bought a new cover with a padded cover that I'm on.
Oh, nice.
So I did go on a date.
Nice.
I'll tell you this.
We don't need to talk about the dates as they happen. That's giving too much, I would say.
That's giving too much?
No, I don't know. How much do you want to give? What were you going to say?
I was just going to say I understand being nervous for a date, you know?
Me too.
Yeah. I just want to know that you're seen out there.
That's what I always say, because women put so much more prep into it.
I know.
And it's such a big deal. And when I get prepped and it doesn't take me much, I always think of like, oh, they're looking in the mirror right now too. In that moment, I try to always put myself in their shoes.
Yeah. And then the longer that you prep for something, the more pressure you're putting on it.
Yes.
And I put no pressure, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand like.
And I think it's cute. That's what is hard, because it's cute, the little details that somebody puts into wanting to like be mindful of you. And it's so cute. It's very flattering when somebody does these little things for you. It's in a one-on-one setting.
And I'll tell you this, the leaving your apartment to showing up to the date is a very exciting, nerve-wracking feeling.
For you, you've done thousands of improv comedy shows where people are expected for you to laugh and you don't know what you're going to say. And even still, you get nervous.
Well, that just has to do with my insecurities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not as insecure with the
improv show.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. What are the?
No, it's just like you're having to do on the spot, creating an entertainment like situation.
Yeah, but that's different. You know?
So it doesn't. After all that,
I guess yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no.
People would think,
I'm
oh, he must
crush.
I mean, you probably do crush on dates, but still, it is a little nerve wracking.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't share anymore. I'm just out here doing the wholesomeness that I promised. I saw my parents. I forgot to talk about. There's so many things I want to talk about.
Oh, what did you want to say about your parents?
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay.
We'll talk about it another time.
All right.
Oh God, I'm excited. Beautiful. All right, Robbie. That's it. We gotta wrap up.
All right, let's wrap up. Please keep subscribing to the podcast. Please follow us on Instagram. Please send the clips on TikTok and Instagram to your friends. Please keep telling a friend. Keep spreading the word. The podcast is growing. We want to keep growing. We want to keep doing this for years to come. So please, 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 please keep supporting the podcast and spreading it. That's the only way we'll be able to keep doing it, is if you guys keep spreading the word as much as you possibly can. So please keep supporting the podcast on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple, whatever you can do to support. Please try to do that. We appreciate that a lot.
Beautiful. All right, Robbie, hit the music.